Hi! I've been learning Egyptian Arabic for the last 4 months, and in this video I would like to share with you my journey. How I got started, what resources I'm currently using, and you will also hear me speak in Arabic so you can get a realistic impression of what's possible in that time frame. I would also like to share with you some tips that have helped me and also some mistakes that you can avoid so you can save time and it will help you stay motivated on your own path. Alright, so let's hear me speak Arabic on the internet. أهلا وسهلا. أنا اسمي دنيتا، عندي 31 سنة. أنا من بلغاريا في مدينة صغيرة من البحر. أنا وحيدة ما عنديش أخوات، بس عندي شوية صحابي من زمان هما زي عيلتي. بعد الثانوية أنا مشيت من مدينتي ورحت أعيش في صوفيا. درست الصيدلة في الجامعة، بس أنا عمري ما كنت عايز أشتغل في الصيدلية. دايما كنت حابة أشتغل في المعمل، واتفرجت سنة 2018 وأنا اشتغلت في المعمل الكيميائي تقريبا 5 سنين. بس من وأنا صغيرة كنت دايما عايزة أعيش في بلد تانية، فأنا خدت القرار وسيبت شغلي وبدأت أدور على شغل في أوروبا الغربية، وأنا لقيت واحدة هنا في سويسرا. أنا نقلت من 2 سنين، بس كل حاجة في سويسرا مختلفة عن بلغاريا. الأكل، الناس، الحياة، كل حاجة. بس أنا بحب أعيش في سويسرا. هي جميلة ونظيفة. هي جميلة ونظيفة، وفي ناس من كل الدنيا. How I ended up learning Arabic? As most things in my life, it happened by chance. A few months ago, I got really into this Lebanese band and I really wanted to learn the songs so I can sing them because I love singing. The problem was that the lyrics on Spotify was in Arabic, so I thought to myself, maybe if I learned the alphabet I would be able to read the lyrics and sing with the lyrics. You probably know by now that's not how this works. And I had also started watching other videos and I already learned the difference between modern standard Arabic and the different dialects. And I just kept going because it was very interesting. And I think by day 3 or 4 I had already decided that I'm not gonna learn modern standard Arabic. I'm gonna learn the Egyptian dialect, because the Egyptian dialect is the most widely understood one all over the Arabic world. There's a lot of content like media, films, music. I also have Egyptian friends that I can pleasantly surprise. So I guess this was my motivation, because I love learning new things and I also love challenging myself, and learning Arabic kind of fit all of that. So I kept watching YouTube videos, which in the beginning stages there's plenty of, relatively. And I also downloaded Duolingo. The problem with Duolingo is that it only has modern standard Arabic. It doesn't have any of the dialects. And by the time I got to the middle of the second section, it was already giving me sentence structures that were colliding. They were too different from the Egyptian dialect one. So I completely stopped. I don't know if you've heard of the Pimsleur language course. This is very good. It exists in many languages, but the cool thing is that they have specifically Egyptian dialect, and it works. They don't teach you any grammar. it's based on listening, so you can listen to conversations, actual conversations that people are having, and then they make you repeat stuff. And for me, this was great to do while I was working, because I work with my hands, and very often when I'm doing some manual stuff, I often listen to either audiobooks or music, but this was also another thing that I could listen to. You can find them on Audible. So this was very helpful in the beginning. I think this is what got me through the first month of learning. But I was starting to lose direction, because when you don't have a structure that you're following, you're kind of browsing around randomly. Oh, I watched this video and that video. You don't have a structure to follow, and this starts to become very difficult. And I realized I'm not going to be able to do this on my own. And this is when I found Bola from Learn Egyptian Easily on YouTube. As a language learner himself, he knows exactly what kind of content is necessary if you want to learn a new language. I really liked his videos and I found them very helpful, and very soon after we started doing classes once a week. And honestly, for me, this is the biggest game changer and the best thing I could have done for my language learning journey, because first of all, we became friends very quickly, so the lessons became something that I'm looking forward to. They're always fun and engaging, and we talk about different things, but also it gave me a structure to follow. It also gave me an accountability, because I'm also working a full-time job, and it's very easy to say, oh, today I'm too tired, I cannot do this, I have better things to do, I need to do my laundry, I'm not gonna study right now. But when you know that there's someone waiting for you at this exact time, then you want to be prepared, then you want to do your homework, and you want to practice, and this really, really keeps you going. So when you combine external accountability, fun lessons, and a structure, it's a winning strategy. For me, the love of the process itself is what drives me. So of course, yes, I want to learn how to speak. I want to be able to talk to native speakers and go to Egypt and practice all my skills and everything. But I feel like setting a goal sometimes can have the opposite effect, because a lot of us tend to be too hard on ourselves with what we should have achieved by that time. So take your time, enjoy the process. If you feel like your goals are just weighing on you and they're actually interfering with your learning process rather than helping you get to where you want to be, just try to enjoy the process. Find a way that you can enjoy it. Find how this process gives you pleasure and double down on it, because I love getting lost and I love getting stuck and thinking that I haven't made any progress for weeks and being this close to quitting because I don't have the time or the energy. And then all of a sudden I can read a full paragraph in Arabic script and I can understand what it says. When did that happen? It's pretty cool. How I study Arabic now? So I still watch a lot of YouTube videos, the educational ones, but also cooking videos. And once you get started, YouTube starts recommending you channels in Egyptian Arabic, so it's gonna give it to you. I also make paper flashcards for the new words that I'm learning. I prefer paper. So they look like this. On one side I have the translation, and on the other side I have the word in Arabic written. I have the word written in Arabic and in Franco, so I can read it if I'm not certain about the pronunciation. The flashcards are great for me because I commute to work for 40 minutes by train every day. So for me it's very convenient because no matter what, I always keep like a small pack with the newest words in my wallet, and I can always revise them. This is where this on the train is actually where most of my Arabic learning is happening. And so far I I think I have a little over 300 flashcards made, and I keep them in this tray, which is very cool because you can actually see all the words that I know. And the pile keeps getting bigger. It's crazy, you know? In the beginning it was just this tiny little deck, and now so many words. Supposedly I need to get to 2,000, but let's see when that happens. Mistakes to avoid, it kind of depends on your goal, but if you're like me, then I can definitely recommend going straight to a dialect rather than focusing on modern standard Arabic, because it's not something that anyone speaks. Also, get yourself an accountability partner. This can be someone that you're studying with online, or a teacher, a friend, it doesn't matter. Somebody that keeps you accountable for how often you study, because motivation is a very scarce resource and we need to help ourselves. Thank you for watching, and if you want to follow my progress, subscribe to my channel, and good luck!